Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm the Blue Ranger, and there's been something going on that I've wanted to talk about here for a little while. And that something would be the difference between being a sweaty tryhard and being good at the game you're playing. This is something that's come up, for me at least, a lot in the Destiny world, but I know that it also comes up a lot in games like Call of Duty and competitive multiplayer shooters. Most recently, I've run into a lot of it in the Trials of Osiris, where I jump into just a couple of guys that I've played with before from LFG, where I want to just relax. I don't like to get sweaty or try hard at any game that I play, because that takes away from the experience. To me, it's about having a good time, whether my KD is 0.03 or it's 5.1. Like, I don't care what my KD is, I'm just about having a good time, because that's what video games are to me. Video games to me are about how I choose to spend my free time. And I don't want to spend my free time being angry or sweaty. So I choose to have fun with it. And I know for some people, fun means winning. Fun means being the best. Fun means working hard at achieving something. And I don't disagree. I find those things to be fun as well. But I don't like to get mad. When I'm playing Trials of Osiris with a group of people who I went into the trials with the intention of just having fun and seeing where we get, or maybe just doing bounties, and someone starts screaming, you know, fucking tryhards, all I can think to myself is, you're the tryhard. To me, what people often refer to as sweaty tryhards are really just talented gamers. There's nothing sweaty about someone going into a trials match and wrecking everybody, well, like sucking the Cheeto dust off of their fingers. If that's just, you know, if they're just naturally good, that doesn't make them sweaty. That doesn't make them a tryhard. If you have worked hard at the game or any game, if you're just a good shooter, competitive shooter gamer, then there's nothing tryhard about it. It's more about just being good at the game. And if you walk into said game really angry that perhaps you're not doing as well because you're playing against sweaty tryhards and you're getting mad about it, you're the sweaty tryhard. You're getting salty over other people being good at the game. And what you should really be taking away from, there's podcasts that I've listened to, like the Crucible podcast or Crucible Radio. They've discussed it a little bit, where they say every death, instead of saying that was the lag's fault or that person's using a sniper, what a tryhard, stop and go, what can I learn from this death? Maybe, you know, not every death that happens is based on, you know, someone cheating you out of your kill. There's a chance that might have been your fault. In fact, there's a good chance of it, because we all have room to grow and progress. And so by going into a game yelling and screaming about how the other players are way sweaty, super salty, super, you know, tryhardy or whatever, you're the one who is going into the game as a sweaty tryhard. That is what you're doing. They might be. I'm not saying that they aren't, because they very well could be sweaty tryhards. But with the only info being what you're saying, all I can take away from it is that you're the one that's being a sweaty tryhard. So you're actually yelling or arguing that the other people are negative, you know, negatively affecting the game by being sweaty tryhards, when in fact, you're going into the game with that same mindset. So, what are you really bringing to the table? And to me, the biggest experience that I ran into, which turned into one of the best experiences I've had in Destiny, was when I went into trials with, I think it was 2 guys off LFG, but I'm not 100% certain. And we just went in to do bounties. That's all we wanted to do. We only cared about the bounties, and we just wanted to get our bounties done and get out. Well, 7 matches later, we were 7-0, and we still had our mercy. We were 3 guys that didn't know each other at all, and we kind of went, I guess we might as well go for it, right? and we went flawless, held on to our mercy, went to the lighthouse. I got the best weapon. I don't think that the Trials weapons, you know, off topic here a little bit, but I don't think the Trials rewards are worth going to the lighthouse for. But, you know, got the best, I got a 318 Adept Scout Rifle. I can't remember what it's called now. But the Scout Rifle at 318, and it was really fulfilling. And then afterwards we had the best match ever, which you can see my first ever posted video was a melee only Trials match where we ran into 3 other people that were just burning their card to give people free wins, and we just said melee only, and we had a blast doing it. The recording sucks, but go check it out because it's a hoot. But we went in with zero intention of being tryhards, and when we even decided, okay, let's win this thing, I even gave them a little pep talk like, guys, let's just keep doing what we've been doing. Because if we go in there and we get really tense and really like, oh, we have to play better now because we want to win this, we're not going to be successful. We've already been successful at what we were doing, which was dicking around. We would make call-outs, obviously, because once we realized we were doing better, before we actually made mention of it, we figured, let's, you know, you could tell there was this unspoken, let's figure things out. But we came all the way to we went all the way to the lighthouse on accident. I keep telling people I went to the lighthouse on accident because that's really how it felt to me. And so if you go into these games and your intention is to win and all you care about is winning and you just want to win, I think you should reevaluate what gaming is to you. Only because, as great as winning is, because winning is amazing, there's so much more that gaming has to offer. And we only have so much time, you know, in life on this planet. But, you know, why spend it being mad? So instead of going in and blaming other people for your deaths and blaming other people for the shortcomings of your team, learn from the experiences. Say, I could have taken that sniper shot sooner. I shouldn't have hesitated. Next time I won't sit in that corner waiting for someone to come by. I don't know, whatever the situation is. Take away a little something from every single death that you encounter, or every kill that you encounter, and that is what will make you a better player, and eventually you won't be a sweaty tryhard, you will just be a good player, and that's what I think we all strive for, is to just be a good player. And so if we become good players, we're not sweaty tryhards, we're not getting salty, we're just having fun. And if you have fun, well, you learn how to get better, to have more fun, you're just gonna have a good time. I know this is just the perspective of me, but I see a lot of people talking about salt and sweat and you know, tryhards and those things, and I think as a whole we would be happier if we just played to have fun. I could be wrong, you might disagree with me, but discuss it below. And don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe every single day. Check me at twitch.tv/I'mTheBlueRanger. I'm there all the time. So come by, say hi, let me know what you think, and we'll catch you around. Alright guys, take it easy.